Welcome back again and again and again. If you're watching my videos and if you're new to my videos, my name is Jessie, the Gothic hippie. I dress like a goth, but I have the mind of a hippie. That is what everyone says about me anyways. Today, I wanted to share with you an experience that I had, and I wanted your take on it, and I wanted your opinion on it because I'm still new to learning about Gothic subculture. I am by no means an elitist. I am learning. I have been dressing this way since I was 13, but I was never involved with it until now. And I'm learning and I'm learning and I'm learning. But right now, it's a little bit odd for me. So I'll let you know what happened. So I was on my way to work with my daughter, and we were waiting for the bus, and I had on a necklace, a lace collar, but underneath I often wear a layered necklace, and at this occasion I was wearing an Ankh necklace. So anyone who doesn't know, it's a cross, but its origins are from ancient Egypt, and it symbolizes death and rebirth, and it's often pictured with mummies and pharaohs and the like. So it's very, I wear it because I'm pagan, and it's not because it's just part of the goth subculture. I originally bought it because I was going to do a cosplay based on DC's death, and so I needed an Ankh for that, and I ended up buying it. And even though I didn't end up using it for that cosplay, I still love it, and I still respect where it came from. I'm waiting for this bus, and I get on the bus, and the driver is a black man, and he's wearing the beanie, and he has a large amount of hair underneath. And he looks at me, and he's like, "Where did you get that?" And I thought he was talking about my collar, so I said, "Oh, I got it off some Chinese wholesale website." He goes, "No, no, that," and he points to my Ankh. And I said, "Oh, I got it from," and he didn't wait for me to finish, and he said, "Do you know what it is?" And I said, "Yeah, it's an Ankh. It's the symbol of," and I didn't finish my sentence again. He goes, "Oh, okay, you know." And he just let me go on. And this situation made me think. And it made me think about a lot of symbols that we use, especially in the alternative subcultures, in regards to other cultures. More specifically to occult symbols, pagan symbols, ancient symbols that have been around a long, long time before I was born, before my lineage was born. I'm fairly certain, and I could understand this guy's assumption that I was just some random girl wearing an Ankh and appropriating the culture, basically. And that is not what I'm about. And so it really got me thinking about people who do wear these things and they don't specifically know what it is and how difficult that it must be for someone a part of that who's just going, wait, wait, wait. Do you know? Do you know the symbolism behind these images and whatnot? We also will get the people who automatically think it's the wrong type, which I've never really had to deal with much except for my pentagrams. And me and my coworker, she's one of my really close friends, and we're both pagan. And we do have people who look at our pentagrams and they're like, oh, "You're going to hell." And it happens, and there's nothing really we can do. We can try and educate them, but for someone who is a part of a religion, especially one that they've been involved in and they put their hearts and soul into, I can see that sometimes they just don't want to, and that's, what can you really do? Honestly, there's no shame on you. So in my head, I'm just thinking a lot of the times there are symbols that are put onto our clothing, bags. Killstar has one. Different Hot Topic, and even our jeans uses a lot of pagan and Egyptian cultures into it. The most famous appropriating culture with paganism is shamanism, with the feathers and the festival wear. And that's a whole other discussion I want to keep away from, because there's a lot of crap and there's a lot of debate that goes up for it. But my whole thing was, for a lot of people, these things are being put onto clothing, and people are thinking it looks cute and whatnot, but they don't actually know what it's about. The pentagram, there's a symbol, and It's Black Friday has a tattoo of it. She got it after she was denied entry into the Church of Bones, because they didn't. I mean, it's Black Friday. She's very intense and she's so passionate, and I love her to bits. And she was denied, so she got this tattoo, and it's on her middle finger on her left hand, I think. And it's an infinity symbol with a cross that goes up, and there's two lines that cross it. And for a lot of people, they think it's satanic, and it is, but not in the way that people think. A lot of people are just saying the wrong thing, and it sucks, especially because it's not that bad. So this symbol that she has is considered a satanic symbol, but it's because of its association. That symbol is actually the alchemical symbol for sulfur. And I'm sorry, I have a lisp, I'm sorry. And sulfur, for anyone who has seen any horror movie or whatnot, sulfur is often associated with devil worship, demon possession, poltergeist activity, things like that. It's very supernatural. But because it is a symbol for sulfur, often it's considered satanic because of the association with sulfur and hell. And a lot of people call it the Leviathan's cross, but every Satanist I know has never really considered it to be that. So, so these types of symbols, they really can come across in either a good way or a negative way. And often it's a negative way because we're so focused on negativity. And it really is a shame. And I guess I want to hear your guys' thoughts. Like, have you ever had experiences where you were using or you were wearing a symbol and somebody got the wrong idea from it? Or if you ever had an experience with someone else or things like that. Because I thought it was just so eye-opening. And I respect cultures. I do have things that, if because of my assumptions that people can make about me, they can obviously think that it's something wrong. Like, obviously my pentagram. I also wear bindis, not out in public, not going to concerts, nothing like that. I wear them because sometimes I will host full moon rituals for Kali, and Kali is an Indian goddess, so that symbolism, I never actually buy bindis for myself anymore. My coworkers buy me them, my Indian coworkers that know how much I love Indian culture, and they tell me things, and they teach me Hindi and Punjabi, so that way I can help teach children. So that was pretty much it. I just wanted to know, like, is this a thing that you guys have experienced, and what's your take on appropriating culture? And this is a lively debate, but I want to hear what you feel, what scientifically is resounding in your mind, or philosophically, whatever you want to say. I want to know, what is your take on Gothic subculture and occultic symbols such as the pentagram, Baphomet symbols, the infinity symbols, and things like that? What is your take on that? Let me know down there. And if you like my videos, please subscribe, because it means the world to me. I don't get paid for this. This is just a form of hobby. Okay? Thank you. Have a great night. Goodbye.